Hi everybody, welcome back to GregTech Horizons. New Horizons, not just Horizons, the new ones. Episode 2 with me, Sid. And if you're watching this on the day that this is being released, today is my cake day. Today I express perpetual surprise that I have somehow reached a year older, and also perpetual surprise that I am somehow playing GregTech New Horizons. Thanks to everybody who's made comments about it I've only read like the first half dozen because I'm recording this on the same day that the last episode was released. But first things first, it was noted that I was on an old version. I'd done a bit of digging around, and I should have realised because, GregTech and Greg being one of the more notorious mod authors of the original batch of mod authors from like 1.7 early, like AC and Vasky and all of the old crew. Greg was always the controversial one. It was the conspiracy theorists of of modding, and we are still in our shack. The little green goblin is dead. He's obviously drowned. Rip. And Greg and the author of GregTech New Horizons doesn't like CurseForge, which means that the version I was playing from CurseForge was version 2.2.00, and this is version 2.2.8 or something like that, because if you go to any of the established mod downloaders and things, then they're not updating those because apparently they're, evil corporate empire entities or something. Anyway, where did we leave off last time? We were playing, and again, you can see we might have one or two quests in the future. Just one or two. We're not going to be short of a few things to do going with this. But we are still in, so it begins. We need to do this fence and stones, and I'm not even sure how to do those. Let's have a look. Stair. If I want a wooden stair. Okay. That seems very on Greg like. How many did you want? 8 of each, which is actually not that many. I'll get myself to stop clicking on things. Okay, well there's 8 of them. I don't have enough oak, I don't think, to do the oak side of things, so we should probably go and try and address that. And while I'm at it, let me just have a look. There's a little bit of oak there, but first things first, need to go over to my island of farming. I make a boat, but I can't because boats are beyond me. And that oil's on fire. That's not good. Fairly certain I would have noticed that if before, but oh well, there we go. We'll come over here and we're going to plant my melon seed. So the melon, you have to use 2 and you splat them between your hammer to get 1 seed. You don't get 1 seed per melon slice now. That lot is all carrots. Let's do spuddly potatoes. How many have I got? 4. There you go. And I think we should probably take the opportunity to go and grab a few more gardens and stuff from around the area while I'm looking for some more oak trees. Because, for example, apart from that, there is some oak. So that makes life a little bit easier, doesn't it? There was a little bit of a surprise expressed at the fact that I'm doing this, none the least more by me. But we'll see how it goes. I mean, there is a tendency amongst people to automatically assume that something that you thought was true in the past, for whatever reason, is now true. That's rubber wood. I'm not going to chop you down. I will want you later. Axe can chop through wood, but it can't chop through leaves. Yeah, didn't I need to go and kill some more chickens and pigs? Am I going to regret this? Not for that one. Sometimes they do this kind of weird blowy uppy thing. Or they did. Again, I have updated versions, so there is always a possibility that the chickens on this version don't blow up. It's a very low possibility. That's a garden over there, I think. Is that a berry garden or something? Oh, we're hungry again. I think this is going to be a recurring theme as well. Being hungry all the time, at least until we've mastered the fine art of making as many crops as possible. And the first trick for that is going to be getting as many... That's a shrub, that's nothing. That's an herb garden. We'll have you. I don't think those are. I think those are just clovers or some such thing. Yeah, that oil is giving it a proper go, isn't it? It's really having a good burn there. I will grab some more of this oak while we're out here, and I can see there's some leafy gardens there. But I do need to not be jumping around quite so much. Yeah, I'll have you and you. Give. Don't get too close to the fire. I'm imagining burning in GregTech is just as dangerous. All these, I can see there's a gourd garden over there. Rats, need that. I don't know how you put this out, or even if it is possible to put this out, you just let it burn out, because I suppose in theory this will just consume all the fuel, the oil, and then burn that out. I don't know. Don't think these things catching fire was a thing when I did it. My God, that sun's coming over the horizon already. Let's just grab all the food sources I can, and then we'll head back to the... Oh, there's some berry bushes. We'll have those, because those are a quest item, and we can replant them on the island, I think. And it will give me some more foodstuffs to vary my food intake. Should be 3. Why is the 3rd there? Again, this early in the game, every little bit of resource helps, so we do need to keep a firm eye on... I'm not going to leave those. That's another garden over there. So yeah, this is going to be an interesting experiment. I mean, the experiment might be how long can I stand. This, it has been said by another comment that they turned the special mobs off because it makes it too deadly. And if that is the case, I may take the same. I'm going to try it as intended. But ultimately, I've said this many times before. I play video games for fun, and believe it or not, I actually did enjoy playing Terra Firmacraft, even though it has a fairly hefty and significant grind factor to it. But to me, that is part of the fun. Hence, the the fun element. No, what have we got there? I'm going to take that and make a grape. I shall get a blackberry and a candleberry. That, so we'll plant as many crops as we can while we're out here, and we'll keep a few as well. Herb garden, because the more variety we have, the better. If I only get one of something though, I am a little bit stuffed, especially when, oh yeah, of course you have to convert it to a seed first, John. Come on, you know this game. You've played it off. I need to get back in my shed though. Yeah, this is going to be slow progress, I think, for a reasonable length of time. I don't think there's going to be a great deal of building going on for a while length of time, although I do want to, I may actually just completely relocate this further out into the water, because that will make life a bit easier as well. But I'm going to just get through the night, because again, I haven't got the sheepies yet. I haven't got any of that going on. So in the meantime, I didn't even know you could eat a candleberry, but apparently you can. And we can eat a grape, because that will give us a little bit of variation. And we can also eat that. And the garlic is one I want to plant. Have I got any dirt in this thing? I have. So, whoops. If I were to plonk one of you down, then I can harvest the rest of these gardens and seed up what I need to seed, can't I? Because you only carry them in garden form when you're transitioning and moving them. So there you go. Got a little bit of lettuce, got some broccoli, an artichoke. It's all good. So again, I can take one of those. In fact, take two of those. Put one of those away. I mean, this is kind of what I want to do, where I've got a mixture of stuff. I'll take one and grow them, and because we can always then what's the word I'm looking for here? Grow more and process those up. So, for example, there's Mr. Pumpkin, and Mr. Pumpkin requires, how do I make an adventure backpack? Okay, did not know that we have backpacks. There we go, and that is, we get 2 seeds. If I put it through the mallet, and 2 of those, and I only have the 1. So, however, having said that, pumpkins on their own are not actually that useful to me. You're okay. Winter squash is okay. Don't think there's anything else particularly useful there. We've got a little bit of you going on. A little bit of you going on. That. Oats. Corn. What have we got left? I actually have got a few more gardens in here, don't I? There you go. Let me sort these out while passing the night, and I'll be back in a sec. Alright, I have got a lot of seeds, and I've just realised that my controls have still got the because I'm in the news thing, I still have, let me have a look for search for the insert, and I want you and you to be gone. There we go. That's better. Right, so what we do need to do is make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, not 9, 8 of those. They come into that. That goes in there, and that will make those. Which is good. That should mean that I've got enough stairs to tell me when we reach 20. I'm not sure 20 what, but 64. Oh, we get ladders. Oh, hello. Forest ranger and some food. Okay. Oh, hello, and we appear to have a visitor. What are you? You're a light meal. And and that goes in there. In which case we might as well put you in there and take that for now. We're going to wait for this zombie to go and do his thing. I think we are going to have to look at moving, because I can't keep hiding in a box every night. In fact, that needs to come out as well and go back in there. Let's just have a quick peek. What else have we got then? So with the bamboo, we get from bamboo we grow presumably from biomes of plenty, but that seems like a very RNG orientated. Carrots, that's just need a lot of oak, well, a lot of logs. I don't understand why that wasn't the case then. I mean, I've done 13 there. I can go and chop a few more trees, I suppose. Okay, and collecting some berries. Blueberries and raspberries are typical. But didn't I get blueberry bushes? Or maybe, I don't know, I got some berries. Strawberries maybe, different berries. And that will take us off to some of those. That's the carrot thing, which I need those to be complete. I need to kill one more piggy to get that, and then we've got some stuff over there. And the bed is the thing we need from that one. Right, I'm going to pass the time. Be back in a bit. Of all the sounds to strike fear into the hearts of mortal man, the one that will do it is the sound of a baby zombie in 1.7. Because they don't bloody burn. So I've planted my seeds. I am just now going to grab a load of oak and try. I've killed another piggy. That's the other thing that I have done. I did say sorry, because I don't want the piggy to think it was personal. It's just that the book says I have to do it, so I did. So I haven't turned that quest in yet, however. Intriguing. Because I don't trust this game as far as I can throw it, I will go back a little bit and treat this very carefully. So I need 64 logs. I've got 23 so far. At least that's what I think I need. I should have got some more because I've already chopped several trees down, but for whatever reason it wasn't showing those as chopped, and I don't know why. So we'll get another tree. And then maybe go back and see what we got. But I really do think I need to start contemplating what I am going to do, or how I'm going to handle a small but crude at this stage base, because we can't continue living in the goblin's apartment, even though he's no longer there, and he's moved out. So tenancy rules probably favour us in favour of staying in the space and the likes. Oh, sorry, that felt very dangerous to me. I definitely need to plant these back as well, don't I? We've got 43 there. I think I've got 30. It'll be 56 if I go with that one. I've got a couple of small ones that I can tackle. Like these, perhaps, because they will give me, hopefully give me what I need. within, you know, a certain amount of reason. I should be looking out for gardens as well, because the more food you have, the more variety we can cook. 61. Yeah, I'm wondering whether we should just grab a whole bunch of that for the base of our base, if you like. Or do I go with wood or cobble? I mean, whoa, don't mind me, sir. Nothing to see here. Knowing how dangerous the mobs are in this, I am somewhat inclined to be very scared of them. Right, 64. We've done the mission. I do need to get some more gravel, because I need some more flint, potentially. I'm wondering if it's possible to actually repair these. Because, you know, it'd be useful if you could. In much the same way as... Let me just move across here. So, we've got a couple of quests that we've turned in. I'm going to leave those for a moment. I can eat one of those. That will help, because it's a new food. And with theory, let's have a look. Back. So we've got you. That's going to give me a cooked pork chop and a survivor. And I should have 64. That's going to give me a 10 bone meal, axe, torch or bone meal. I'm going to go with an axe because my other axe is almost gone. So might as well do that. And then what to do? Then I need to start thinking about what to do, don't I? Of course you do that. That's the sensible thing, isn't it, John? Right. Sun's going down, so I can't do a lot, but I am going to go and grab myself some dirt to start off with, because I'm going to need to give myself a position to build from further out in the water, and that's going to be easiest accomplished with a few blocks of dirt. And the shovel is potentially the cheapest item out of all of these flint tools. So excavating dirt is the economic way of doing this. And what I'll do is I'll be sympathetic to the landscape, and I don't need a lot, but if I've got like a stack or so of dirt, then I can do some basic working out, can't I? I also do need to keep my eye on my life. Right, I'm going to go and hide before things get bad. The sooner I can make a bed, the happier I'll be. But right now, I'm going to hide for the night. See you in the morning. Okay, it's another day. The sun is up. I have completed the knife quest, that one, because he just had to make just flint and a stick. It was hardly worth showing on camera. I don't want to go anywhere near him, but I do want to go over this way towards my crops, so we'll let him do his thing, and we'll just pretend the rest of this doesn't exist. So we need 10 carrots to get to the stage where we can do the next bit. And I'm not entirely sure whether you can move source blocks in this version. So 2, 4. I brought over this so we can 8, 10. So that gets us this quest, which we get 5 more potatoes, a loot bag and some stuff. And that takes us to a bed. Now, let's not go mad or plant all the potatoes. I think I already have some potatoes planted. I do. I also have a chicken, which I've not eaten recently. So there you go, got a chicken in my neck. And if I go in here, let's go back and let's have a look at bed, shall we? Bedtime. I need some wood and I need some carpet. And carpet, of course, we get from wool. Wool, of course, we get from sheep. And sheep are over there. Or at least one sheep is over there. Which means that we definitely need... Oh, let's have a quick peek at this loot back as well first. Just to see, because you never know what... Wow, 8 chests and a lever. Not really what I wanted, but not what I didn't want either. I can't really complain either way. I didn't have a lever, so having a lever is, you know, better than not having a lever. It was just not high up on my list of priorities. I do need to go and find these sheep, though. I need 2 wool. 2 wool will give me 3 carpet. 3 carpet is enough to make myself a bed. Which is actually better than, in some respects, than the recipe in vanilla, because that requires 3 wool. So let me just double check that though. 2. Oh wow, it's been Gregified, hasn't it? Does it work with any form of knife? It does not. Oh god. Okay, so we need. We need to, I mean, there's no way, I've got no way of shearing the sheep, have I? I can't make shears yet. No, I cannot make shears yet. Judging by that recipe there. Now, what's going on here? Shouldn't really be getting too close to some of these caves because they are full of lethal mobs. Arboreal pigs appear to be a thing over here. And the other thing I could do with is some torches. That is copper, that is lazurite, that sounds like lapis to me. Or something along those lines. Not coal, that's what it is. That's what it's not. So what I want is some coal, because I don't think I can make charcoal in the traditional sense of making charcoal in Minecraft, you know, wax some wood in an oven. So I need to find that's fine granitic mineral sand. No idea. Oh, there's bushes there though, so we could go and get those fruit bushes. That might be certainly something we can achieve more to. Yeah, it's more of the same. More copper. Mineral sand again. I don't know. I don't even know what that is. So I'm not going to sweat it. I'm certainly not going to worry about it. I'm just going to go and try and get those bushes over there because I think they might be one of the 2 bushes that I need. And if they're not, well, I'm just going to sulk a bit. Let's have a look. There's a lot of them, that's for certain. You are raspberries, so. And again, it's food, so we shouldn't complain. We'll be able to get these set up as a massive, great farm. I will resist turning them into a vineyard this time because give me a bush that stacks and gives berries, and my natural instinct is to go vineyard. So we'll resist that. Let me just eat one of those. I don't want to, and then we can eat a carrot. That will tide us over a little bit, and then we can eat one of those as well. Yay! And that's that. I've got lots of bushes, I've got lots of yew. That should put me on the bush quest for, I need blueberries, that's the only thing, and then we're good. And I still need coal. Which is proving less than forthcoming. I'm still looking at where I'm thinking to go and build a platform. I was thinking in the middle of the lake over there, but then I look... Oil sands, okay. Sheeps, you're down there, that's useful to know. Small cat scratching at my thing, so I better let her out. But yeah, I was wondering how big this... Oh, that's definitely chunk errors from upgrading. I don't think we were version compatible. So there's a big question here. I think what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to take a screenshot of that. I'm going to start a new world with the same seed, and I am going to play off camera until I get to this point. I think that's probably the only practical way to handle this. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I find the idea of people being paranoid about CurseForge and stuff just ludicrous, but each to their own. People are entitled to their own beliefs, even if, you know, even if I disagree with them, that's fine. It's their belief, not mine. And if they believe that, you know, CurseForge is problematic and causes issues with the pack, which they claim it breaks the recipes and yada yada yada, I mean, it shouldn't do. They shouldn't actually change any files. They certainly haven't on any of the packs I've ever released, but then again, I've never released anything that is quite such a massive job. So I'm going to go and play roughly to this point. I will hope I'll find something like that in the next world, and well, I'll see you in a bit. Alright, well, that wasn't fun. I could not get the seed, or a seed even close to what we had. This is exactly the same seed, by the way. If I look at you spawn just up here. Nothing like the seed I left. So there's obviously, even though we're in the same Minecraft version 1.7, there must be a massive difference in the mods. Anyway, that being said, I tried several seeds, none of them really worked. Came back to the original seed. This had this lake in the middle, so I decided to make my own goblin hut. Plus side, no annoying green creature, although it was dead, so less things. Downside, made life a little bit more troublesome. But I am at the point where we left off. Still collecting berries. We need to do that one. We've done that. I have just baked a potato, and I'm going to put a potato on a stick. There you go. And that will, that will open that one up, which will give me a choice reward, and I'm going to go with 9 sticks. Don't really care. And put, hello, and put that, and that will not fit, so I need to find something that I'm going to have for lunch. Not yet eaten recently. We'll have that can go. I need to get more space, but that's going to be my next snack, as well as a potato on a stick, because, you know, that's the thing. However, more importantly, I have got my 6 wool. I have got everything I need, I believe. These are sticks and wood. So I think we probably need to do, let's have a look. I think it was, no, maybe sticks on the outside then. Wow. Yeah, it just when you sit there thinking, oh, how can it get any more expensive? It goes, hold my beer. There's my 2 2 of those, and then we need those, and of course it takes 2 wool, I thought, to make a carpet. Right, let me just check this again. We've got our wood, we've got our mallet, we've got that. I need a carpet. 2 wool, and they have to, do they have to be a 3x3 recipe that has, oh, good grief. Okay, that's fine. I don't care because we're getting a bed. And bang. So I'll pop you for the time being here. Let me just come into there. What do I get? A little wooden door. Oh, I can put a door on my thing. That'll be nice. It's not exactly tight. So let's get you. We've got another one of those. You can go on like that. Maybe not like that. How do I do this? Like that. There you go. That will fool the mobs. I believe it worked in 1.7 as much as anything else. If that's open, they'll think it's if it's closed, they'll think it's open. They won't beat on it. They can't get here, but you know, let's not faff around. What did I get from that one? It's like torches. I did pick a couple of things up from the loot bags this time, some imp skin leggings and some boots, which, you know, they're not great, and I'm certainly not going to go fighting anything here. Now, goals. It's a long and intricate mod pack with massive amount of custom content and over 3,000 quests to guide you. We would generally recommend that you only set yourself relatively small goals from tier to tier and see how far your journey takes you. The ultimately late game, blah, blah, blah. Okay, thank you very much. Detect submit. I'm back. And what's this one? Even more challenge. I've played through most of the pack a few times already. Maybe even made a Stargate. No, I haven't. I've just made a bed. Playing hard. Yeah, okay. This is just suggestions, isn't it? I do want to have a look at some of these. That requires RNG. That requires RNG. That requires me to plant some raspberries and blueberry bushes, which I need to... Raspberry bush and blueberry, okay. And that one requires me to go and do a cow. Let's go and do a cow. I'm fairly certain there is a cow somewhere over that way. There was also a creeper somewhere over that way, but this is my little shack. It defies gravity. It's floating on the middle of the water, and it's ugly as sin. But it's mine. I made it, and I am happy with that. It's safe. I'm not sure how safe it would be if there were more water mobs in Minecraft and in this version of Minecraft. That might be a different thing entirely. But ultimately, I want to bring the crop farm off of the ground. We are basically going to go full on. Let's keep ourselves well away from the things that want to eat us, and everything will be good and happy. But first things first, should I be worried about those zombies, or are they underground? I think they're underground. They have the feel of being underground. Okay, that's all good. So chickens over there. Where did I see the cows? They might have been around the edge of the coast. I'll have a walk. But I would like to get into the Stone Age properly this time, so I'd like to kill as many of these quests down as possible. Is there any other while I'm at it? That is a shield, which I can actually do already, and I would actually get the leather. I might not go and kill the cow. Yeah, chicken. So, not really the same start that we had last episode, but I've tried to keep it as close as possible. The other thing I would like to do, let me just double check, and this is not a quest, but there is a sleeping bag. It's some way off. I'm not going to be making that today, and I would probably prefer to do this properly, and not actually kill the sheep, but you know, shear the sheep if I can get to the point where I can shear the sheep. Now, hopefully, I mean, that can't be that far along, because humans have been shearing sheep for centuries. So hopefully Bronze Age or some kind of early Iron Age or something like that, we'll get the capability to shear sheep. But yeah, this is where we are living. This is my home. I have it's a lot faster getting here without recording, I will say that much. But then again, I suppose you would expect that, you know, it's kind of what you'd expect. Let's just grab you. Oh, I don't know whether I'm going to need you yet for a while or not, but we'll have you because then you can be growing. And I've heard, yeah, there is some cows over here, but do I not want to kill the moo cow beastie? I mean, I should avoid it if I can, shouldn't I? There's some fruit. Oh, there's some berries. We'll grab those while we're at it. I think I've got some more of those in my bag, so we should be able to hopefully get that berry quest out of the way. I'm not bothering with the mushroom garden specifically, because about the only thing that's edible in them is the little white mushrooms, and I will save those until I'm a little bit more desperate. But that is a ripe plum. So we'll have a couple of them, and I don't know whether they are ripe or not. Hunter gatherer Sid. Chestnut's definitely not ripe because they would be either green or brown, depending on. Well, they should be green. You know, it is actually absolute years since I've been chestnutting. I used to do it as a kid all the time, and for that matter, even a young adult. I do want to grab some of this, so didn't that give me clay dust before? But I am probably going to want some, so while I'm here, we'll jump in and grab a little. Right, let's go back. So one thing I really... Oh, look at that bush over there. The one thing I really do want is a boat. Or a path out to the mainland that spiders can't utilise, I suppose, could work as well. So if I were to put a path out with overhangs so the spider can't climb up, that might work as well. But these are all growing nicely. I don't know where. So you're mature. We'll have the well then, won't we? 71. Mature, we'll have that. Yeah, not a lot else. Mature, the rest of it is by inference immature. And we do need to expand this, of course, but because I don't really have a great deal of room, so let's do 1, 2, 3. Actually, let's do 1, 2. Let's whack you in the middle, and I think it was that, wasn't it? Yes. It was, and we'll pop you there. What I should probably do is put all of my, that's not food, but anything that's food related in. I don't know. We'll work it out. Just give me some working space for now. That's all we need. Yeah, that. I was going to eat one of those, so munch that down. We'll munch our potato on a stick. Somehow the stick makes it more appetizing, I'm sure. Egg is not particularly useful, and I've eaten you once. Eaten once. Not eaten recently. There we go. Right, so what was I looking at? I was going to do that with the sword in one hand, so that, and then we need to make the wooden shield. So it's a flint, cobble and log. Shield. Caps lock is on, we don't want that. And somehow I've managed to get myself out of full screen as well, just for good measure anyway. Shield, let me fix that while I'm at it. Oh wow, that was actually quite pricey. I think I'm going to have to go and that's a point, you don't actually have a shield slot, do you, in this? So presumably that has to go in that slot, that goes in there. Right, let's have a look at this. Find the right button. With the sword in one hand, what can you do with the other? Right, you need to make a shield. Okay, so we can claim that. And then it wants a hidebound shield, which is wow, we need more. So I do need to go and kill moo cows to get that one. Let me just come back for a second, because I could make that, however. Spear. If I had the string on me, anyway. Have I got any string? Yes, there. Half of it. Wooden spear. Oh, God. Now, I'm just going to sit there and say, but I'm fairly certain the primitive man... Oh, there you go. He did it with a universal spade. So he didn't do it with a buzzsaw and a Swiss Army knife. That much is certain. Okay, we'll claim that. And we'll pop those away. And loot bag. Slime balls. Actually, I'm happy with that. That is reasonable. So that leaves those. What's this one? Silver wood and silver wood log. So I don't think there's anything particularly more that I need to do, but that gets us into the magic line. So we do need to think about that, and you know, we will. Let's go and have a look at the Stone Age, shall we? What do we need to do? We should probably have it home by now. A steady supply of food is a fundamental requirement. Take this journal to keep track of things you've eaten, blah blah blah. This is I think where I got to actually on my playthrough, my personal playthrough, not the playthrough. So we got a lunch bag, we've got a food journal, and that will tell us what we've eaten recently. Okay, well, not sure how valuable that's going to be. I can see that from by looking at the actual things. And then you want 128 sand, 128 gravel. Too many items. Here are a few tips. Okay, I don't need to worry about that because I know how to use JI. Probably going to find out that I don't now. Need more clay. Need some stone. Yeah. Macerator version. Oh, mortar and pestle. More food. Blah blah blah. If this doesn't, okay, there you go. We'll just back. And any eye is more powerful than you imagine. Blah blah blah. Click an item to see the recipe. To create it, press backspace to go to the previous. Hold shift to stop the orders. Actually, I didn't know about the shift thing. You see, there's always nobody knows everything. This is my experience. Right. Anyway, on that note, we have a bed. I can sleep through the night. Now, I didn't, but I could. And I feel really well rested. Now, this is definitely an ugly base. So we do need to think about how... Oh, look, that's a dirt creeper, I think. Or trap creeper. So, oh, good, he's gone. So I think we definitely need to see about getting these done. They're relatively straightforward, and that should unlock some stuff. And these ones I will do on the side. We've got a grape and a tea leaf. I believe I have both of those growing out here somewhere. Tomato, coffee bean, blueberry. I thought I had a grape. Could be wrong. Asparagus. Bamboo. Scallion. So much of this is not ready. Leeks. We had one of those in one of our wiring centres of the week. So yeah, we're steadily progressing. I want to thank everybody for the comments. They've made me laugh if nothing else. And well, let's see where we go. But I think going outwards, I need to definitely build a bigger platform. I've got more torches now, so that's an objective that we can achieve. I will basically probably come off of these, like make this like a junction, and then make 3 largish platforms to work on to start off with. And my plan here is I want to stick within chunks. So if we basically stay like within these 6 chunks, that should be enough space for us for a reasonable amount of time. And then you can probably go, you know, out or up even. You know, these possibilities are endless, aren't they? And I can think about decorative stuff later. That's absolutely fine. Anyway, on that note, thank you very much for watching, guys. Thank you for the support. I'm not sure whether I should be worried about the level of support, and certainly worried about the exclamations of disbelief that I am actually doing this pack. But I will take them as they are intended. I kind of hope they're intended anyway. Did I not do a grape? Sorry, it's just bugging me now. And I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.